I'm not sure how to answer that. I mean, it was our third time playing Ashland. We've been right there all three times, and boy, it was disappointing. It was a gut punch. But we watched film on Friday, and I think then we kind of flushed that out of our minds. And boy, the kids practiced really well both yesterday and Saturday. So I think we're anxious to get back on the floor and hopefully get rid of that kind of that bad taste in our mouth. And I think we're going to come out and play really well today. I'm excited for tonight.
Coach, how much do you rely on your seniors in a game like tonight?
Oh, they're huge. These four seniors have been awesome this year. Their leadership, their positive energy, their unselfishness, that they've done a great job. So there's always a lot of conversations with them as far as what they're thinking and how they're doing, and their attitude's been great. So we've relied on them heavily, and they have done a great job for us.
Once again on the Saunders County Online pregame show, we're talking to Warrior basketball head coach Kevin Chief as Wahoo hosts Wayne tonight in this Class C1 district final. And Coach, what a season it's been, and the schedule has been insane. When you look at Ashland, Greenwood, and Malcolm, two teams that are in your conference, have already punched their tickets to Lincoln, and then you look at even the class above you. You've taken on the number 1 and number 2 teams in Crete and Norris, and we're right there with both of them, and you were on the road in both of those games. Talk about how much your strength of schedule might help you in a game like tonight.
Well, we sure think, and we hope it's prepared us well. We feel like there's not anybody else in C1 that plays the kind of schedule that we do. Like you said, we've taken on a lot of the heavyweights in Class B and in Class C, and you just hope that road toughens you up for exactly what tonight is, the postseason. And I think it has, and I hope those lessons, both the hard ones and the not so hard ones, will pay off.
And then, Coach, looking at tonight's game, a Wayne team who you already have seen, it was the 5th game of the season. How much weight do you say, all right, we've already seen these guys, or do you say, nah, we are both completely different teams at this point in the season. We basically got to treat it like we haven't seen them before.
Yeah, I don't think there's much carryover from what happens in December to right now. We're familiar with their personnel, but I think that's about all. I don't think that game has any weight. So we've both played a lot of basketball since then, both evolved in a lot of different ways, and we haven't spent a great deal of time talking about what happened in December.
So, Coach, then looking at this Blue Devil squad, what are kind of your keys to try and get to Lincoln here tonight?
Well, Wayne's a terrific basketball program. Coach Sweetland does a great job with them. They're always very disciplined. They always play hard. They always play tremendous man-to-man defense. You've got to play well. It's not enough just to show up and play hard. You've got to show up and play hard and play well and execute well. And possessions will be important. We got to make sure we're getting good looks every time down the floor. And then something we didn't do a very good job of against Ashland was controlling our share of the glass. We got beat pretty bad in the rebounding. We have got to make sure we're getting our share of the rebounds tonight.
And then, Coach, we know they showed up in Ashland, and we know they've shown up for you all year long. How big will your home crowd be here tonight?
Well, we certainly hope they help. We always get pretty good crowds, and we hope everybody's fired up and loud for a district final. I'm sure Wayne will bring a lot of people, so I would anticipate it'll be a great atmosphere tonight.
There's no doubt about that, Coach. It should be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. Best of luck. For our Saunders County Online pregame show, we are happy to be joined by And a good Monday evening, and welcome to Wahoo Public High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton and Cameron Sather here with you for a Class C1 District Final. What is house here on a Monday night, and boy, are we so excited to bring this to you. It's the number 6. Let's go ahead and take a look at Wayne under the direction of head coach Rob Sweetland. This is a Blue Devils team who comes in with 3 state titles, looking to get back to Lincoln for the first time since 2022, where they lost in the first round to Kearney Catholic. This Wayne Blue Devil team starts out with Drew Davis, Colson Nelson, Devin Anderson, Jace Jorgensen, and Gavin Ridden. And for your Wahoo Warriors, 11 state championships for this premier powerhouse program under the direction of head coach Kevin Sheaf. They're trying to get back to the state title for back-to-back years after being there last season and win a state title, their first since 2018. They start out with Marcus Glock, Kyler Elliott, Cody Hesser, Dylan Simons, and Eli Shada. Wahoo in their home white uniforms, blue numbers, blue Wahoo across the chest. Wayne comes out in their road blue uniforms with white numbers and white Wayne across the chest. 8 minutes put up on the clock, and we are ready to go in this district final. Cody Hesser wins it for Wahoo, and the Warriors will start out with the first possession of this Class C1 district final. Here in the right corner is Simons, throws it to a cutting Shada, and Eli banks it in. The 6'4" sophomore Eli Shada averages 5 points and 3 rebounds a contest for Wahoo, who start out with their full court press, leading 2-0 with 7:36 to go in quarter number 1. The Blue Devils break the press, and now Wahoo will go back to their man-to-man defense here. Here's Redden at half court. Gavin gets it up top to Devin Anderson. Anderson guarded by Elliott with a little jab step. He holds it at the W here in Wahoo. Dribbles it over to the right side. That's Jace Jorgensen's first touch, guarded by the Northwest Missouri State Bearcat Marcus Glock. Here's the leading scorer, Colson Nelson. He'll pull it out to half court. Colson averages 14 points a game for the Blue Devils this season. And he'll hand it off to Redden with 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. First paint touch there for the Blue Devils. Nolson tries kicking it out to the corner, and it's off the hands of Cody Hesser and into the Warriors student section wearing neon tonight here at home. 6:56 to go in quarter number 1. It's a 2-0 Wahoo lead here in this Class C1 district final. Number 6 versus number 11. We'll dive into these two teams a little more. Wide open, they leave Nelson for a 3, and he hits it. He averages 14 points and 2 rebounds a game and gives Wayne a 3-2 lead with 6:45 to go in the first quarter. Elliott drives in, misses the bunny. Shada grabs the rebound with one hand and put it back up, no good, and it's out of bounds off of Cody Hesser. Boy, that's a good effort, though, for Eli Shada, who had another look right at the rim, just couldn't put it down. And it will be Blue Devil ball in the baseline in the far right corner of the floor. And they get it in. And over to the far side to Nelson, who gets it across the timeline. Now picked up by Elliott, and a head fake, he draws the foul. Wayne brings a good crowd here tonight on a Monday. Both teams trying to get down the road to Lincoln. Wahoo was there last season as the number 1 seed and got upset by number 8 Auburn, quote-unquote upset by Auburn, as the Bulldogs went on to the state title and nearly won it. Here's Nelson kicking it into the right wing to Drew Davis. Blue Devils taking their time on this possession just like they did on the first one. 6:14 to go, quarter number 1. Wayne leads 3-2. A couple of pump fakes from Anderson, and Devitt gets it back up top to Jorgensen. Jorgensen hands it off, and it's picked off by Simons. Dylan will go coast to coast and miss the bunny, but a foul called. Dylan just slowed up a little bit too much, and now we'll head to the free throw line. It honestly might have been better off had he just missed without a foul call. And so he will get to the charity stripe because Marcus Glock was there for the immediate putback. 6:03 to go, quarter number 1. Dylan trying to tie it up. And he does with his first free throw. Dylan averages 11 points and 6 rebounds a game for Wahoo and is a 65% foul shooter. He ties the game at 3 with 6:03 to go in quarter number 1. That foul win against Devin Anderson, his first, Wayne's first, and Dylan buries them both. Wahoo retakes the lead 4-3 with 6:03 to go here in quarter number 1. Inbounds to Redden as he gets across the timeline. Now Gavin double teamed, needs help. He finds Jorgensen, gets it back in the corner. Pump fakes a three, but a travel call. That is the number one call in high school basketball. A pump fake that's just too good, honestly. Dragging the back pivot foot, the official never misses. Now the Blue Devils with a little full court pressure. Marcus Glock in the backcourt, gets it across left to right at the Warrior W. Marcus tries to use a screen, throws it into the corner. Not a great pass. Good catch by Elliott up top to Hesser. Cody takes a screen. He has an easy lane to the basket, missed the bunny. Marcus had the rebound. Cody gets it back, pump fakes and gets fouled. Oh, what did they call? I didn't see the call. The student section, I think a travel. Yeah, thank you, Cameron. The Wayne student section was blocking that official. I couldn't see the call, so they called a travel, not a foul. But Wahoo still leads 4-3 with 5:28 to go in quarter number one. Wayne trying to break the full court press. They throw it here to the near side to Caden Backer, who just checked into the ball game. And up top to Gavin Redden. Redden over to Nelson. Nelson back to Backer. Backer to the right side now. That's Jorgensen with the ball. Into the paint to Redden. Deep three from the left wing. It's way off to the left and a rebound from Dylan Simons. Simons up ahead to Glock. Marcus down the far sideline to the bucket. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line to shoot two as he got hit from behind. It's good. Aggressive take from Marcus Glock, the Northwest Missouri State Bearcat. He was the lone returning starter from last year's state tournament appearing team. He averages 24 points a game, 6 rebounds a game. He's the number 5 scorer in the state of Nebraska. He is the 8th most in made field goals at 178, and he has the most made free throws in the state of Nebraska at 159 after those two. And he gives Wahoo a 6-3 lead with 5:03 to go in quarter number one. Inbounds thrown to Backer. He gets it back into the hands of Jorgensen. Jorgensen now needs help. Throws it to half court to Redden. Gavin, guarded tightly by Keegan Brigham, just gets it across the timeline all the way to the top of the key and now back out to half court to Nelson. 4:46 to go in quarter number one. Wahoo leads 6-3. Good defense from Keegan Brigham. He's come out of the bench with some intensity. Ball's tipped by Simons. Nelson gets it back into the lane, kicks it out. Redden at the top of the key. He'll pump fake, drive into the paint. Floater on the way is in. Gavin Redden has his first two. He averages 8 a contest. And with 4:23 to go in quarter number one, Wahoo leads 6-5 with the basketball. Glock, crossover to the left. And now into the wing to Brigham. Up top to LaValle. Barrett to Simons. Dylan needing help. Gets it up top to Kaminsky and over to Brigham in the left corner. Keegan to a cutting Glock. Marcus into the paint. Goes up strong and banks it in. Glock with 4 gives Wahoo an 8-5 lead with 3:57 to go here in quarter number one. Here's Jorgensen in the backcourt. He gets across the timeline. Nobody stops him. He leaves it and a foul called as Drew Davis went up. Nobody picked up the basketball for Wahoo while Jorgensen was bringing it across right to left. And it'll be 2 free throws for Drew Davis, the 6'1 senior. And the foul goes against just 9 points and 6 rebounds a game for Wayne this season and is a 77% free throw shooter. Just missed that one a little bit too strong. 3:50 to go, quarter number one. Wahoo leads 8-5. Second free throw on the way for Drew Davis is good. Wahoo 8, Wayne 6. 3:45 to go, quarter number one. Glock gets across the timeline himself, leaves it for Barrett LaValle. He'll go up, get blocked. I don't know if he was trying to pump fake for it, but he got blocked easily, and back comes Wayne right to left. Into the left corner, that is Devin Anderson. He'll throw it out to half court to Colson Nelson and get it back to the left wing to Anderson. Anderson guarded by LaValle, kicks it into the right corner to Backer. It's poked away by Kaminsky off of Backer Warrior basketball. That is tremendous defense by Wahoo football quarterback Jace Kaminsky. He made it to the state title game this season in football, trying to get his basketball team to Lincoln as well. He has the basketball, between the legs dribble, gets it across the timeline. 3:12 to go, quarter number one. Wahoo leads 8-6 with it. Glock on the right wing, guarded tightly by Caleb Moormeyer. Kicks it into the right corner. Pump fake from Hesser. Cody, nice step through and lays it in off the glass. Tremendous footwork underneath by Cody Hesser, the sophomore. 2:56 to go, quarter number one. Wahoo leads 10-6. Here's Anderson with the ball in the backcourt. Throws it all the way up ahead, and that's a travel. Yes, it is. Great defense on the other side by Keegan Brigham. He got a piece of the basketball on Colson Nelson, and Colson, while he got hit in the air, he got hit. The ball got hit with him in the air. He fell down. It's a travel, and the Warriors have the basketball back up 4 with 2:47 to go. Glock with the ball in the backcourt for Wahoo. He will jog it and now walk it left to right. Glock crosses over Redden, kicks it into the corner. Hesser dribbles the baseline again, gets cut off, kicks it out to LaValle into the corner. Barrett gets it back on the right wing, guarded tightly up top to Marcus Glock. He'll try a deep three. Bullseye! Marcus Glock, that's unguardable. He's got 7, and Wahoo leads 13-6. A steal. Hesser missed the layup. Glock to follow. No. Rebound Marcus again. A jump ball will be called, and will go to Wayne. Oh, a great opportunity there for Wahoo. Just missed. But the Warriors lead it 13-6 with 2:14 to go in quarter number one. Wayne basketball after the jump ball on the arrow. They throw it into Caden Backer. He's immediately doubled and throws it off the leg of Cody Hesser. That's what makes Cody so good on that defense. His wingspan is incredible. 2:11 to go, quarter number one. Wahoo leads 13-6. Wayne with the basketball again, trying to break the Warriors' full court press. They throw it into Moormeyer. He's double teamed. Bounces it in between the legs of Hesser and over to the right side. Now Moormeyer gets it back on the near side, right to left. Caleb sets up the offense and gets it to the left wing to Caden Backer. Backer guarded tightly by Kyler Elliott, who just checked in for Wahoo. Over to the right side to Anderson. Anderson to Moormeyer. To a cutting Jorgensen. Catches the ball on the right elbow. Gets it back. Moormeyer steps into the paint. Kicks it back out to Backer. He'll try a contested three off the side of the backboard, and Marcus Glock grabs the rebound. 1:37 to go, quarter number one. Wahoo leads 13-6 with the basketball. Simons, a lob to Elliott on the right block. Kyler will go up and break it in. Wow! Kyler Elliott in amongst the trees, and he's fired up walking the other way. 1:28 to go in quarter number one. It's Wahoo 15, Wayne 6. Warrior basketball will be back in 60 seconds.
Stop at First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Stop at First Bank of Nebraska.
The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today. The outcome of a legal case can happen. And welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton and Cameron Sather here with you on a Monday night for this Class C1 District Final. It's number 6 Wahoo 15, number 11 Wayne 6 with 1:28 to go in quarter number one. Wayne with the basketball after the head coach Rob Sweetland timeout. Throws it into Redden, and Jorgensen gets it back. Crosses over Glock, takes it all the way into the paint, kicks it out to Nelson, right corner three. Colson just missed it. Rebound fought for and pulled down by Eli Shada. What a board. Ball thrown up to Glock. Marcus into the paint. Layup, good, and a foul! Marcus Glock is fired up. An and one for the Northwest Missouri State Bearcat. Puts the Warriors up double figures and a foul. Glock now with 9 first quarter points for Wahoo. And I don't know if I've seen him that fired up all year long. You can tell how bad he wants this one. Buries the and one. He's got 10. And Wahoo leads 18-6 with 1:12 to go here in quarter number one. Nelson into the backcourt to Jorgensen. Jace trying to get around these three-headed monster for Wahoo. Throws it up ahead to Anderson and gets it back at half court to Nelson. Nelson with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Over to the left wing to Jorgensen. He'll get it over to Nelson on the right, guarded by Hesser. Colson to Gavin Rednett up top. Off the hands of Hesser. Cody fights for it and got it and just stepped out on the near sideline. Oh, man. Heck of an effort for Cody Hesser. He was trying to walk the tightrope on that far sideline. 46 seconds to go in quarter number one. It's Wahoo 18 and Wayne 6. Across the timeline. Anderson hands it off to Redden. Gavin up top to Davis. Over to the left side. Jorgensen can't handle the pass. Saves it on the near sideline with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Down by 12. Redden up top. Loses it. Gets it back. Good defense from Kyler Elliott. Now up top to Anderson. Anderson. Great defense from Elliott again. Throws it into Davis. The ball is loose. Davis on the ground. That will be a jump ball, and the Warriors will have it on the arrow with 14 seconds left in the quarter. Boy, you want to talk about an incredible amount of intensity there from the senior Kyler Elliott. He wants to go to Lincoln. Man, that was incredible man-to-man defense. 12 seconds to go in quarter number one. Wahoo leads 18-6 with the basketball. Glock on the near sideline. Throws it over to Dylan Simons. Dylan, step through, into the corner. Right corner three on the way. It's good! Kyler Elliott hits it! And that's how the first quarter ends! Wahoo High School's ready to blow as the Warriors lead 21-6 after the end of one. You're tuned in to Wahoo Basketball, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo. At Medicine Man Pharmacy,
Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you. Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run.
And welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton, Cameron Sather here with you for this Class C1 District Final. It is number 6 Wahoo 21, number 11 Wayne 6. So the Blue Devils need a bucket and need one badly here after the quarter break. The Warriors were up 6-3 and have cruised since that point in the ball game. Here in the right corner is Jace Jorgensen, guarded by Kyler Elliott, who's been playing tremendous ball defense. Look at this intensity. Back up top to Nelson. The Warrior fans making some noise. Colson can't get around Simons, but Dylan reached and a foul. Kevin Sheaf jumped off of the bench. He didn't know if Dylan made contact or not. His first personal foul. And the first team foul on Wahoo here in quarter number 2. The Warriors lead at 21-6 with 7:34 to go in quarter number 2. Inbounds thrown right into Drew Davis, and he'll get it to Nelson at half court. Colson to the left side to Jorgensen, directing traffic, guarded by Marcus Glock. Jace to the free throw line, back to Davis right wing. Drew, a jab step, guarded by Eli Shada, into the paint, kicks it out to Jorgensen, right corner to Redden. Gavin, back to Jace right wing with 7:13 to go here in quarter number 2. Left wing Nelson, guarded by Simons, into the corner to Davis. Drew to the free throw line, back up top. Nelson picked up by Shada now. Good defense from Eli Shada. Colson gets around him, into the paint, leaves it underneath, and Jorgensen can't handle the pass. That's a really good look there from Colson Nelson. I think that time Jace Jorgensen was ready for the offensive rebound, and instead the ball bounced off his knee out of bounds. 6:56 to go here in quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 21-6 with the basketball. Ball thrown to Dylan Simons, and he just gets across half court to Elliott on the far side. Kyler hands it off to Hesser. Cody to Marcus Glock, guarded tightly by Gavin Redden. Here's Cody Hesser underneath. Left block, creates separation and banks it in. Great set play for Wahoo. Cody Hesser has 4. 6:28 to go, quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 23-6. Ball thrown into the backcourt to Jorgensen, and he traveled. Great defense from Marcus Glock, who nearly got the steal. Instead forces the travel and gets the turnover anyway. 6:21 to go. Here in quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 23-6 with the basketball. Shada into the left corner to Cody Hesser. Hesser looking for a cutter, gets it back up top to Shada to Simons. Wide open, 3, in and out. And the rebound gathered by Gavin Redden. Thrown up ahead to Anderson, to a cutting Jorgensen, right at Shada, and Eli blocked it, but a foul gets called. Eli wanted the block, so did head coach Kevin Sheaf. 5:59 to go here in quarter number 2. Eli picks up his first personal foul. And the Blue Devils are back at the free throw line. That was the last point they had. Drew Davis hit a free throw. And this free throw from Jorgensen won't go. Jace averages 5 points and 3 rebounds a game for Wayne and is a 65% foul shooter. Wahoo leads 23-6 with 5:59 to go in quarter number 2. Jorgensen's second free throw is perfect. Points there for Wayne. And Jorgensen will come out as Caleb Moormeyer checks in. 5:59 to go here in quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 23-7 with the basketball. Inbounds thrown right into Marcus Glock. He directs some traffic and says, everyone get out. I'm just going to break the press myself. Now bounces it to Simons. Dillon into the paint. Throws it to Hesser on the right block. Cody trying to get around the defense, and Colson Nelson picks his pocket. Nelson to the hole, and Marcus fouled him. Good defense that time from Colson Nelson. Now, it's not a intentional foul by any means. It's the first personal foul on Marcus Glock and the third team foul on Wahoo. Some of the Wayne fans were asking for an intentional. He was going for the ball. Nelson hits the first of 2 free throws. Colson leads the way for Wayne in scoring with 4 after he had a made 3 in the first quarter and now a free throw. Averages 14 points and is a 77% free throw shooter. Goes 1 of 2 from the line, and the rebound grabbed by Simons. 5:38 to go, quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 23-8 with the basketball. Bounce pass to Shada right wing. Eli to Elliott. Kyler back up top to Hesser. Cody to Shada right wing. Lob into Simons on the right block. Dillon trying to go for a post move. Leaves it for Elliott. Kyler loses the pass. Now gets it back up top to Hesser. Cody to Shada. Eli will try a 3. It's way off the other side of the backboard, and the rebound to Caleb Moormeyer. I think that might be the first 3 that Eli Shade has taken all year. 5:06 to go, quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 23-8. Davis into the free throw line. Nice spin move. Now kicks it to Nelson in the left corner, guarded by Glock. Here's Moormeyer on the left wing. Caleb guarded by Hesser. Dribbles to the top of the key. Now over to the right side to Backer. Backer up top to Nelson. To the left side to Gavin Redden. He led the way in scoring the last time these two teams met. Moormeyer left corner 3. It's too strong an air ball. The rebound's loose on the ground, and that will be held, and the arrow will go to Wahoo. These teams met back on December 8th. It was game 5 of the regular season, and Wahoo won it 75-60. Gavin Redden led the way in scoring for Wayne with 14, and Marcus Glock led the way for Wahoo with 25 points and 10 rebounds on 10 of 14 from the floor. He only missed 4 shots on his way to 25 points. Simons across the timeline left to right. 4:30 to go in quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 23-8 with the basketball. Glock gets around Moormeyer into the paint. That'll be a block. The Blue Devil fans are pretty fired up with that call, and I gotta be honest, they might have an argument. I thought that Devin Anderson was sitting there, and Anderson is having a conversation with the official, and it'll put Marcus Glock at the free throw line and shoot 2. He has 10 points tonight for Wahoo. and his first free throw is buried. Wahoo leads 24-8 with 4:23 to go. That was Anderson's second personal foul and the first team foul on Wayne here in this second quarter. Gavin Redden comes back into the ballgame to replace Anderson with that second personal foul. Glock's second free throw on the way, and the lefty buried in both. He's got 12, and Wahoo leads 25-8 with 4:23 to go in quarter number 2. Backer throws it off the hands of Glock to Kaminsky, to Simons, back to Glock. Marcus missed it, got it back, put it up. It won't fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 more. He's jumping up and down, saying, how in the world did that not go in? Dylan Simons, the last time these teams met, added 17 points, and Cody Hesser had 14. Glock back at the free throw line. He just made 2 a moment ago and has another one. Wahoo is here as a wild card team, as they were the 5th best team in the point standings when the regular season came to an end. Marcus buried in both. He's got 14. So they were able to make it despite losing to number 2 Ashland Greenwood in their sub-district final. A loaded sub-district final is that at that. All Saunders County's teams also. Nelson, right wing 3, it's too strong, and the long rebound is loose and gathered by Brigham. Keegan to the bucket, way up, no. LaValle rebound is tied up, and the arrow will go to Wayne. 3:58 to go in quarter number 2, and Wahoo leads 27-8. Wahoo lost that game to Ashland Greenwood 51-43, and 3 of the Warriors' 5 losses have come to the defending state champs, as that time Wayne turns it over, trying to break the Warrior full court press. Wayne, they won their sub-district final 59-37 over West Point Beamer, where Colson Nelson led the way in scoring for the Blue Devils with 19 points. Ball's thrown up in the air, and Kaminsky turns it over. Backer of the loose ball goes right at Keegan Brigham, gets fouled, and will go to the line to shoot 2. 3:43 to go in quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 27-8. And all of the Wayne buckets since about, I'd say about the 4-minute mark in the first quarter have been free throws. And it hasn't been 2. It's been 1 free throw, a miss, another free throw, and a miss. Backer rattles in the first. Caden off the bench, the 5'9" senior, averages 10 points and 3 rebounds a game for the Blue Devils, and is a 78% free throw shooter this season. And you can see why. Those were perfect. The Blue Devils now into double digits with 3:43 to go in quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 27-10. Inbounds thrown to Dylan Simons. He'll get it back to Kaminsky. Jace bounces it over to Glock on the far left wing. Marcus to Dylan up top. Kaminsky right wing, threw it away. He was trying to hit Barrett LaValle, who cut to the rim. So Kaminsky threw it to no one. Back-to-back turnovers by Jace. 3:25 to go, quarter number 2. Some momentum maybe for Wayne. Can they capitalize? Davis left wing. Drew guarded by LaValle. Kicks it into the corner to Redden. Gavin gets around Barrett to the bucket. LaValle fouled him. And Redden will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. Barrett just picked up his second personal foul and will likely be set to come out of the game with 3:14 left in the half. Don't want him to pick up another one. And the free throw from Gavin Redden is good. He's got 3 points now. Gavin is a 59% free throw shooter this season for Wayne. We're on a little bit of a run. They haven't made a field goal, but they're doing a good job of forcing Warrior turnovers and getting to the free throw line. He hits both, and Wahoo now leads 27-12 with 3:10 to go in quarter number 2. Hesser throws it to Marcus Glock, to a cutting Barrett LaValle. He'll go all the way to the bucket and get blocked from behind. Easy block as he went with his right hand. And here comes Gavin Redden down the perimeter into the corner to Caleb Moormeyer, and back up to Redden with 2:50 to go in the half. Left wing backer gets around Brigham all the way to the bucket. Floater short, rebound loose. Nice job by Cody Hesser to gather it. Cody, he'll take it himself to the rim, into the corner. Kaminsky, left corner. It's good! Jace Kaminsky buries the 3 in transition off a beautiful pass from Cody Hesser. And with 2:30 to go in the half, Wahoo leads 30-12. Great pass. and a foul will get called on the full court press, and that's a really unfortunate foul for Wahoo because that is team foul number 5, and it lets Wayne walk down the floor and shoot free throws. Kaminsky, that's his first personal foul, and Wahoo's 5th team foul with 2:25 to go here in the second quarter, and Wahoo leading it 30-12. The game was really close the first time these teams met as Moormeyer misses the first of 2 free throws. Caleb averages 3 points and 2 rebounds a game and is a 73% foul shooter. The game was really close. It was 26-20 at this point in the second quarter, the first time these teams met back in December. And then Wahoo ended the first half on a 10-0 run and really never let it get down to single digits again. A missed free throw and a rebound putback won't go for Drew Davis. So an opportunity missed there for Wayne on 2 free throws and a layup on a putback. Glock gets around Redden into the paint, kicks it out. That's a charge. And the Wayne fan fired up with that one because it wasn't called the first time. I honestly think that one was probably a block. The last one was probably a block. The last one was a charge. 2:11 to go in quarter number 2. Wahoo leads 30-12, and Marcus Glock just picked up his second personal foul. Backer gets around Hesser into the left wing to Gavin Redden. Redden back to Backer, top of the key, deep 2, rebounded by Marcus Glock. One and done are the Blue Devils. Here comes Cody Hesser to the right corner to Simons. Dylan bounce pass to Shada, back to Hesser. Cody back to Simons, back to Shada on the right block. Eli back to Hesser up top. Cody to the free throw line, kicks it out, wide open. Elliott, right wing 3, rattles it in! Kyler Elliott, what a night, he's got 8. He only averages 7 a game, he's got 8 in the first half. 95 seconds to go here in quarter number 2, and Wahoo leads 33-12. Redden in the backcourt, gets around Hesser to Nelson. Colson into the paint, throws it to Backer in the left corner. He'll try a 3 and buries it. Caden Backer has 5. That's the second made 3 by Wayne here in the ball game. Here goes Cody Hesser, coast to coast, lost the dribble and a turnover. 1:10 to go in quarter number 2. Wahoo leads it 33-15. And head coach Kevin Sheaf wants to call a timeout. The Wayne fans with a little bit of momentum, but the Warriors still lead it 33-15. You're tuned into Warrior Basketball, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven.
Welcome back to Wahoo High School and Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton and Cameron Sather here with you on a Monday night for this Class C1 District Final. It's number 6 Wahoo 33, number 11 Wayne 15. As we are just over a minute left here in the second quarter, and Wahoo has now gone to their signature 1-3-1 zone defense. Here's Backer. He'll skip it to Redden on the left wing, into the corner to Davis. Drew is doubled. Redden on the left wing. He loses the dribble, falls to his knees, and it's out of bounds off of Kyler Elliott. Boy, Kyler has been exceptional on the defensive end tonight for Wahoo. He is everywhere. 48 seconds left in the half. Ball thrown to half court to Backer. Caden picks his dribble up, bounces it over to Nelson on the far sideline. Colson with 37 seconds left, throws it back to Backer and throws it out of bounds. And Wahoo will likely hold for the final shot of the half now, up 33-15 with only 36 seconds left to go into the halftime locker room with at a minimum of an 18-point lead. Ball's thrown in to Dylan Simons in the backcourt. Simons guarded tightly by Jorgensen. Dylan gets it across the timeline and now will hold it for one shot. Here's Hesser on the near side. Back to Simons. He'll hold it on his right hip with 20 seconds to go. Dylan gets around Jorgensen, into the paint. Right hand layup is good. Wow! So much for holding for one shot. Dylan Simons finds himself right at the rim, lays it in, and the Warriors are up big with 8 seconds left. Half-court line Jorgensen. He'll step in, get doubled, throw it off the hands of Marcus Glock with 3.1 to go in the second quarter. Wahoo leads 35-15. Colson Nelson will check back into the ball game for Wayne to try and hoist up the final shot, as he is the best shooter for this Blue Devil squad. Ball thrown a half court to Backer. Caden drives in, kicks it to Redden. 3 on the way is good at the buzzer. Gavin Redden buries the 3 at the buzzer, and what a big shot that is for Wayne going into the halftime locker room. Well, after 2 quarters of play, it's Wahoo 35, Wayne 18. You're tuned into Warrior Basketball on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube, and we will be back after we thank all of our sponsors.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the home
season is here at the Wahoo DQ. We have a wild Alaskan fish sandwich. Get it in a meal with fries and a drink. We have a popcorn shrimp basket, which includes fries and a cocktail sauce. And finish your meal with a cool treat. Sundaes, blizzards, malts, and shakes are everyone's favorites. Stop in or order yours ahead using the DQ app, and we'll have it ready when you arrive. The Wahoo DQ, located at 1122 North Chestnut in Wahoo.
If you're looking for a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus.
Back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior Card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today. The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting
to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
At Medicine years, OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you. Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run.
The importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southhaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southhaven-wahoo.com. South Haven Living Center in
And welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton here with you for our halftime report as the Warriors lead it 35-18 over the number 11 Wayne Blue Devils. Warriors lead 35-18 after an incredible first quarter, going up 21-6 on Wayne after the end of the first 8 minutes. Wayne was able to kind of weather the storm a little bit there in that second quarter, but the Warriors still lead it by 17 here at the half. Let's go ahead and look at the other Class C1 district finals that have gone on and are going on here tonight. Ashland Greenwood, they won on Saturday over Minden, so the number 2 seed has made it to Lincoln, Nebraska, the defending back-to-back defending state champion Ashland Greenwood Blue Jays. The Malcolm Clippers, the number 13 seed, upset the number 4 seed of Sydney in Gothenburg on Saturday afternoon, 56-45. So 2 teams out of the Trailblazer Conference have made and punched their tickets to Lincoln. Tells you how insane this conference is. You have number 8, Donovan Trumbull, taking on number 9, Fillmore Central. That takes place tomorrow night, actually. Douglas County West is taking on Cozad tonight in Central City. That's number 7 versus number 10. And no, I'm not making this score up. It is tied at 13 at the half. 13-13 at the half. DC West and Cozad in Central City. That is going on tonight. Also going on tonight is Ogallala, that number 5 seed, as they are taking on Conestoga at Kearney High. That tips off here in about 20 minutes. And then tipping off tomorrow night, number 3 Auburn is taking on Battle Creek at Seward. And finally taking off tonight here in about 20 minutes will be the number 1 seed Mustangs of Omaha Concordia taking on the Cinderella story to this point, Scotus Central Catholic. So that's the other district finals going on here tonight and tomorrow. As let's go ahead and look at some first half stats. First for the Blue Devils of Wayne. They are led in scoring by Gavin Redden, who hit that 3 at the buzzer in the second quarter, which gave him 7 points. It's 5 points off the bench from Caden Backer, 4 points for Colson Nelson. So the Warriors have held in check the Blue Devil leading scorer. And then it's 1 made free throw each for Drew Davis and Jace Jorgensen. For your Wahoo Warriors, they've spread the scoring around and are led by Marcus. Points off the bench for Jace Kaminsky and 2 points, the first 2 points of the game for Eli Shada. It's Wahoo 35, Wayne 18. You're tuned in to our halftime show. We're going to thank more of our sponsors and get you set for quarter number 3 when we come back. Wahoo DQ. We have a wild Alaskan fish sandwich. Get it in a meal with fries and a drink. We have a popcorn shrimp basket, which includes fries and a cocktail sauce. And finish your meal with a cool treat. Sundaes, blizzards, malts, and shakes are everyone's favorites. Stop in or order yours ahead using the DQ app, and we'll have it ready when you arrive. The Wahoo DQ, located at 1122 North Chestnut in Wahoo.
Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
First Bank of Nebraska to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Stop at First Bank of
finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402 443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today.
Pharmacy. We aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found.
Austin McNorton, Cameron Sather here with you for the start of quarter number 3. We believe it will be Wahoo basketball after the halftime break. Wahoo, the number 6 seed, 35. Wayne, the number 11 seed, number 18. And they're at the half after the made 3 at the buzzer by Gavin Redden. It will be Warrior basketball. Hesser, Elliott, Simon, Shada, and Glock all out on the floor for Wahoo. Anderson, Nelson, Jorgensen, Davis, and Redden on the floor for Wayne. Warrior basketball right to left in the home white jerseys, blue numbers. Will have the basketball up top to Elliott. Kyler, nice crossover to the right elbow. Nice pass into Cody Hesser. It gets poked away for a moment. Cody dribbles all the way to half court and gets it back up top to Dylan Simons. Simons kicks it into the corner and up top to Elliott. Kyler into the right corner. Hesser tries a 3. It's no good. Nice rebound by Shada. Eli goes up and puts it in. Eli had the first points of the game and now has the first points of the second half and gives the Warriors a 37-18 lead with 7:18 to go here in quarter number 3. Half court line, here's Nelson directing traffic for the Blue Devils. Right wing Anderson. Anderson hands it off to Redden. Warriors switching on the defense. Jorgensen guarded by Elliott. Backdoor cut. Ball is loose and finds its way to Colson Nelson, who lays it in. Colson's got 6, and with 6:57 to go in quarter number 3, Wahoo leads 37-20 with the basketball. Simons on the right wing. Hands it off to Elliott. Kyler to Hesser. Bounces it to Marcus Glock, and it's out of bounds off of Gavin Redden. So Glock will have it right in front of his bench to throw it in and throws it all the way to the backcourt to Simons. Dylan walks it across right to left and sets up the Wahoo offense. Simons between the legs dribbles, just being patient. Bounce pass to Elliott on the left wing. Kyler, easy lane to the bucket, lays it in. The seas parted for Kyler Elliott. He's into double figures with 10, and Wahoo leads 39-20 with 6:23 to go here in the third quarter. Wing gets it across, breaking the full court press to Nelson. Nelson on the right wing, trying to head fake. Good defense from Kyler Elliott. Nelson to Redden on the left wing. Gavin guarded by Glock. Gets it to the left side to Anderson. Anderson to the left elbow, cut off by Shada. Now back to Redden. Gavin to the free throw line. Good defense from Marcus Glock. He'll take a screen now. Cody Hesser picks him up into the right corner. A pump fake from Jorgensen. He spins his way into the lane. Simons picks it free, and now it gets his dribble back. Jorgensen, Dylan poked it again. Simons, he has the breakaway. Goes to the rim and missed the bunny. Great defense from Gavin Redden and Jace Jorgensen. Simons misses the layup. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter, and Cody Hesser fouls Gavin Redden going to the bucket. A couple of subs will come in for Wahoo. It's Keegan Brigham and Jace Kaminsky. Caden Backer and Caleb Moormeyer come in for Wayne to replace Anderson and Jorgensen. 5:34 to go in quarter number 3. Wahoo leads 39-20. It's the first personal foul on Cody Hesser tonight, and the first team foul on Wahoo here in this third quarter. Drew Davis has the ball, goes up right around Marcus Glock and lays it in. Davis with 3. Wahoo leads 39-22. Glock with the ball in the backcourt. Throws it ahead to Kaminsky. Jace does handle the pass. Throws it all the way to Simons on the right wing. Dylan into the lane. It's an and one for Dylan Simons. How in the world he was able to put that in, I don't know. But it's an and one for Dylan Simons. He's got 6 now for the Warriors and gives Wahoo a 41-22 lead. It's the first personal foul on Caleb Moormeyer and Wayne's first team foul here in the third quarter with 5:12 to go. Simons rattles out the free throw. So Dylan has 6, and Wahoo leads 41-22 with 5:05 to go here in this third quarter. Nelson to Moormeyer on the left side. Caleb back to Nelson on the right. Ball's poked away for a moment. And now into the hands of Drew Davis. Davis on the right side to Backer. Backer back to Davis. Mismatch here. He'll run over Kaminsky, and a blocking foul gets called. As Davis ran over Jace Kaminsky. That's pretty incredible. And then trips over Jace, and that's where the foul got called. Barrett LaValle into the game for Cody Hesser. It's the second personal foul on Jace Kaminsky. And Wahoo's second team foul with 4:45 to go in quarter number 3. Wahoo leads 41-22. Davis guarded by Marcus Glock again. Gets it to Redden. Gavin misses the floater, and Glock has an incredible rebound. Into the hands of Simons right to left. Dillon into the left corner to Kaminsky, gets it back. 4:30 to go in quarter number 3. Wahoo leads 41-22 with the basketball. LaValle up top to Brigham, to Kaminsky. Jace dribbles it to the baseline. Banks it in off the glass, and a foul! What an aggressive take from Jace Kaminsky, who's got 5. He went right around Colson Nelson, banked it in, and got hit from behind by Drew Davis. That's Drew's first personal foul, and the second team foul on Wayne here in the third quarter. With 4:20 to go in the third, Wahoo leads 43-22. Kaminsky at the line for an and one. And he rattles it out. Back-to-back times, the Warriors have missed an and one opportunity, but they lead at 43-22. It's their largest lead of the night with 4:10 to go here in quarter number 3. Jorgensen guarded by Alley, kicks it into the left wing to Backer. Now to Nelson, up top to Anderson, guarded by Glock. Devin hands it off to Jorgensen at the free throw line, into the corner to Moormeyer. Caleb steps around Brigham, misses the floater. The rebound tipped out to the top of the key to Caden Backer. Now around to Anderson, guarded by LaValle. Devin to the left elbow to Nelson at the top of the key. Nelson a bounce pass into the corner to Jorgensen. Jorgensen gets around Barrett LaValle to the bucket and lays it in. He's got 3, and Wayne calls a timeout. 3:36 to go here in quarter number 3. It's Wahoo 43, Wayne 24. Warrior basketball will be back in 30 seconds.
For 60 years, OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com. Call 402-443-3563 or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you. Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family-run and owned.
Welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton, Cameron Sather here with you on this Monday night for this Class C1 District Final. It's number 6, Wahoo 43, number 11, Wayne 24, with 3:36 to go here in quarter number 3. Warriors with the basketball after the Wayne-Rob Sweetland timeout. As Sweetland sets up a full court press into the hands of Glock, Marcus tells everyone to go away, and he'll take it himself. Marcus across the timeline, now sets up a half court. Dribbles over to the right to Brigham. Keegan to LaValle on the right wing. Barrett to Hesser at half court. Cody dribbles with his left hand and hands it off to Kaminsky. Kaminsky to the free throw line. Skips it to Hesser in the left corner. Cody dribbles the baseline, tries to bank it in and left it short. Rebound to Nelson, and Nelson will hand it off to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to the free throw line, kicks it to the left corner to Anderson. Now down underneath, Jorgensen's left alone, and a foul gets called as he went up with the layup underneath the rim. That foul will go, I believe, against Keegan Brigham. Yes, his second. And Wahoo's third team foul with 2:51 to go. Jorgensen at the free throw line, just a 65% foul shooter this season, makes the first. He's got 4 now. Redden and Davis come back into the game for Wayne. Wahoo leads 43-25. Jorgensen's second free throw on its way. It's perfect. He has 5 points. And Wahoo leads 43-26 now, after being up 21 a moment ago with 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Glock goes 1-on-5 to the rim and banks it in with the right hand. That's his first points since early in the second quarter. He has 16 now to lead the Warriors to a 45-26 lead with 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Top of the key here is Redden, getting it to Backer on the left wing. Caden up top to Davis, guarded by LaValle. Drew takes a screen, leaves it down underneath. Jorgensen goes up over LaValle and banks it in. Chase Jorgensen now with 7, and Wahoo leads 45-28 with 2:10 to go here in the third quarter. Hesser across the timeline himself, kicks it to Kaminsky in the right corner and gets it back up top to Glock at half court with 2 minutes to go in the third. Glock into the paint, lost the dribble to Brigham, got it back, tries a three, in and out, and the long rebound is gathered by Kaminsky. All the way to LaValle to Brigham on the right wing. Keegan into the paint to Kaminsky in the corner. Chase a three. It's short. He knew it was short, got the rebound, and then threw it away. May have gotten hit from behind, too. Backer now, top of the key with 1:34 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Jorgensen to Redden on the right wing. And Keegan Brigham fouled him. And he knew it. 1:27 to go here in quarter number 3. Wahoo leads 45-28. So the Warriors have just picked up their 4th team foul. Brigham just picked up, his 3rd personal foul. And Wayne will have it on the baseline on the right side of the rim. They throw it into Davis. He's unguarded and fouled. Gosh, Wahoo is just racking up the fouls here tonight. It's their 2nd personal now on Kyler Elliott, and Wahoo's 5th team foul here in this third quarter. They had 5 team fouls in the last quarter, too. 1:26 left in the third, and Davis could make this a 15-point game, but he misses the first. Blame that one on me, Blue Devil fans. I'm so sorry. Jinx Drew, who's a 77% free throw shooter. Drew's 2nd one on the way. He is good. He has 4, and Wahoo leads 45-29 with 1:22 to go here in this third quarter. Glock to Elliott at half court. Kyler to Simons on the right wing. Dillon back to Elliott in the corner. Up top to Shada. To Glock on the left side. Marcus gets around the defender into the paint. Fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2 as he was held on his right arm. He tried to finish with the left anyway. And now we'll shoot 2 free throws with 1:08 remaining here in the third quarter. And that is the 2nd personal foul on Gavin Redden and Wayne's 3rd team foul. Glock's first free throw is good. He's at 17 points now tonight, after he scored 19 points last Thursday at Ashland Greenwood in that sub-district final. Buried them both. He's up to 18, and Wahoo leads 47-29 with 65 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Redden to Nelson at the half-court line. Colson guarded by Simons. Over to the left side to Anderson. Wide open. They leave Drew Davis, and he puts it in. Davis has 6. Wahoo leads 47-31 with 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And Wahoo might hold for the final shot of the half. Glock, he'll take it to the cup. Oh, gosh, I hope he's okay. He landed on a Blue Devil on the baseline. Oh, he gets up quickly. What a great sign for Wahoo. Boy, that is scary when you land on top of a player, as he landed on top of Devin Anderson laying on the baseline. Boy, did he get up quickly, and I think there were a lot of Warrior fans holding their breath on a play like that. It's Wayne's 4th team foul and his 3rd personal foul. Glock back at the line, makes the first. Boy, after a hard fall like that, impressive to see him step to the line and put it in. As the 3rd personal foul on Devin Anderson. 41 seconds left in the third quarter, and Marcus Glock gives the Warriors a 49-31 lead as he's up to 20 points now. So we'll see how Wayne attacks this possession with 35 seconds left in the third. They want to hold for one final shot as Wahoo switches up the defense to a 1-3-1 zone. Redden think Wayne will hold for the final shot. They hit a buzzer beater at the end of the second quarter. And there's the man that hit it, Gavin Redden. He's triple teamed. Now skips it to the right side to Nelson with 14. Back to Redden. Gavin needs help to Backer. Gavin gets it back over to Nelson on the right wing. Colson back to the top of the key to Redden with 3 seconds. Nelson, an NBA three is an air ball, and the putback by Davis won't go, and that is the end of quarter number 3. Well, after, what is that? Right, you do math. 24 minutes of basketball. It's Wahoo 49, Wayne 31. Warrior basketball will be back in 60 seconds.
Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com.
From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. Wahoo State Bank gives you the
Welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. 8 minutes will decide this Class C1 district final. It is number 6 Wahoo 49, number 11 Wayne 31. A trip to Lincoln is 8 minutes away for one of these teams in blue. And it will be Wayne with the basketball to start out this fourth quarter. On the far sideline going left to right, here's Gavin Redden. Here we go. Baker bounces it off of Hesser as the Warriors come out in this fourth quarter in their 1-3-1 zone, and Hesser with a kick ball. That's what makes him so tough at the top of that 1-3-1, is his length and wingspan is incredible. Baker takes it here to the near side, over to the left to Redden. Gavin lobs it into Jorgensen, and he's fouled from behind. I think from Marcus Glock was the one that got him on the lob play. So that was definitely a designed play out of the quarter break, trying to get a lob to Jorgensen, and Glock just picked up his third personal foul. So Marcus will have to be careful for the final 7:43 to go in this district final. Jorgensen's first free throw rims out. Jason with 7 points tonight leads the Blue Devils in scoring. The Warriors student section making some noise here in front of a packed house. Jorgensen missed them both and shaded the rebound. A missed opportunity there for Wayne. Down by 18. Free throws are going to be crucial for this Blue Devil squad with only 7:33 left. Block at half court. Dribbles to the left, takes a screen from Shada into the corner to Elliott. Eli back up top to Hesser on the right wing. Cody takes a screen from Simons with 7:18 left in the ball game. Hesser at half court. Warriors take some time on this possession. Into the left corner to Elliott. Kyler a little jab step. Kicks it into the wing to Simons. Dylan a three on the way. It's good! Dylan Simons buries the three. He's got 9, and Wahoo leads it 52-31, their largest lead of the night with 6:55 to go. Right corner. That is Jorgensen. He's triple teamed and throws it out of bounds. The Warriors defense forces a Blue Devil turnover. 6:50 left in the ball game. Wahoo leads 52-31. Here's Kyler Elliott on the far side across the timeline. Elliott goes to the bucket. Lefty layup. Yes! Elliott with 12. The Warriors running away. They leave 54-31. Off the hands of Marcus Glock and out of bounds. Good defense from the Warriors in this 1-3-1 zone, which they haven't had to use a lot tonight. Baker looks to throw it in, gets it back in the corner, double teamed. He needs help and throws it off the hands of Colson Nelson. He looks at him saying, I don't think he was expecting that pass. It's a Wayne turnover. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Wahoo leads 54-31. Simons with the ball in the backcourt. He'll keep it himself across the center. Gets cut off. Here does Shada and gets it right back. Shada goes into the paint. and lays it in. Wow, Eli Shada, a strong attack to the rim. He's got 6, and Wahoo leads 56-31 with 5:57 to go here in the ball game. Wahoo still in the 1-3-1. Davis on the left wing, bounces it to Nelson on the right. Colson a spin move. He has nowhere to go with it though. Throws it into the lane, and Redden misses the floater. Simons the rebound. Dillon pushing it ahead to Hesser on the left wing. Cody without numbers. Spins to his left, to the baseline. Back to Elliott. Kyler, left wing, in and out on the 3. Cody the rebound. Yes! He puts it back up and in. He's got 6. And Wahoo on an incredible run. They've started out this fourth quarter on a 9-0 run and lead it 58-31 with 5:15 to go. The Warriors can feel it now. Right wing Nelson tries throwing it in to Davis. Hey, boy, that's a great pass from Drew Davis to Jace Jorgensen, who banks it in. Jace has 9, and it stops the 9-0 run. 5:05 to go in the ball game. A last effort for Wayne. Wahoo leads 58-33, and we're back in 60 seconds. Wahoo DQ. We have a wild Alaskan fish sandwich. Get it in a meal with fries and a drink. We have a popcorn shrimp basket, which includes fries and a cocktail sauce. And finish your meal with a cool treat. Sundays, blizzards, malts, and shakes are everyone's favorites. Stop in or order yours ahead using the DQ app, and we'll have it ready when you arrive. The Wahoo DQ, located at 1122 North Chestnut in Wahoo. Lent season is here at the Wahoo DQ. We have a wild Alaskan fish sandwich. Get it in a meal.
We aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their families' everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo. At Medicine
Welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Thanks to all of you for tuning in here on a Monday night. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making it happen. Austin McNorton and Cameron Saith are here with you on this Monday night in this Class C1 District Final. It's number 6 Wahoo 58, number 11 Wayne 33 with 4:58 to go in the ball game. Elliott to Simons on the left wing. Dillon a couple of pass fakes. Now guarded tightly by Caleb Moormeyer. Takes it to the top of the key and hands it off to Marcus Glock at half court. The Warriors more than content to run some clock up 20. Beautiful pass to Glock, and Shada banks it in with the left hand. Eli's got 8 off an incredible assist from the Northwest Missouri State Bearcat Marcus Glock, and the Warriors lead 60-33 with 4:28 to go in the ball game. Ball thrown over to Anderson on the far sideline against this Warrior 1-3-1 zone. Davis to Nelson. Colson a 3 from the left corner. It's no good. And a good skying rebound from Marcus Glock, who will clear it himself. Glock across the timeline to the top of the key. Throws it into the corner to Elliott. Kyler drives and kicks to Hesser. Back up top to Simons at half court. To Elliott. He'll cut into the lane to Shada on the right short corner. Halfway through the final frame. And Simons tries to hit a cutting Elliott off the back wall. A Warrior turnover. 3:57 to go. Marcus Glock will come out for a moment. 3:57 to go in the ball game. Wahoo leads 60-33. Drew Davis, he'll throw it in to Devin Anderson. He'll take it here to the near side, left to right. Anderson to the right wing to Davis. Davis kicks it to Nelson in the left corner. Colson's 3 is good. He leads the way for Wayne with 9 points. With 3:35 to go in the ball game, Wahoo leads 60-36. Simons and Hesser work together. Cody gets it across and stops at the W in setting up the offense. Simons to Shada in the right corner. Eli down underneath to Elliott. To a cutting Brigham. Keegan, I should say, is stripped. Falls its way to Hesser. He's blocked. And then Simons strips it away from Nelson. Up ahead to Brigham again. And Keegan missed the easy layup. Now here's Gavin Redden. Simons picks it, but a foul. Well, that was mass chaos there for a little bit. I tried my best to keep up. Kaminsky and LaValle into the game for Simons and Hesser with 3:03 to go in the ball game. Wahoo leading 60-36. Looks like Baker and Jorgensen will come in for Wayne. Not sure who they're replacing yet. Looks like Redden and Moormeyer. 3:03 to go in the ball game. Wahoo leads 60-36. Wayne with the basketball in the backcourt. Here's Devin Anderson. Anderson, a pass fake. Kaminsky playing the top of the 1-3-1 zone. Usually don't see that too often. To Davis on the left wing. Into the corner. Nelson another three. This time it's too strong. Offensive rebound for Wayne. Jorgensen goes up. Missed the layup and the rebound to Jace Kaminsky. Kaminsky to Elliott. Kyler, he'll take it to the rim. Uses the body. Missed it. And then Eli Shada fouls on the rebound. Warriors have missed a couple of layups, but now I think Wahoo is calling the dogs off. They're going to get some subs in as here comes Caden Kristen and Kip Brigham. And Wahoo, what that tells me, they know they are headed back to Lincoln, Nebraska. 2:36 to go in the ball game. Wahoo leads 60-36. Wayne with the ball left to right. Throws it to Nelson, who can't catch it. A Blue Devil turnover, thrown up ahead to Kip Brigham. He'll go in, kick it out to Kaminsky. Jace to Kristen to LaValle. Barrett a pump fake. He'll go into the paint. Floater is good. Barrett LaValle's in the scoring book. He averages 3 a game. He's got 2. 2:12 to go in the ball game. Wahoo leads 62-36. Anderson to Davis on the right side. Davis bounces it in the right corner, and LaValle punches it out on the inbound, or on the feed in down low to Jorgensen. And now Brigham and Kaminsky come out as Johnson, Fye, and Krieger all come in for Wahoo. So the bench getting some minutes now for the Warriors in this district final. With 2 minutes to go, leading 62-36. Baker buries the three from the left wing. He's got 8, and Wayne will call a timeout. 1:54 to go in the ball game. Wahoo leads 62-39, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
For a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers.
That's good to get our new Wahoo Warrior branded debit card. Every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Stop at First Bank of Nebraska.
And welcome back to Wahoo High School on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Under 2 minutes to go in this Class C1 District Final. It's Wahoo 62, Wayne 39, and the Warriors have brought in the bench. Here's Kip Brigham. He lays it in. Kip Brigham with a finish right at the rim. His first 2 off the bench. 91 seconds remain. Wahoo on their way to another state tournament appearance. One of the best programs in Nebraska State basketball history will be back. The Warriors lead 64-39 with 1:12 to go. Top of the key, Landon Fye nearly picks the pocket of Mason Lay. Now Fye will throw it up to Kip Brigham. He'll go up and lay it in with the left. Kip with 4, and Sheaf will bring in, for the first time, Eli Emerson. So Eli Emerson getting some minutes now as Kip Brigham will come out as 58 seconds are on the clock. Wahoo leading it 66-39. What a game for Wahoo on all phases tonight. They were good on the glass. They hit some outside shots. They got out front early and didn't look back. Really started, the Warriors were up 6-3. Caden Kristen misses the 3 from the right wing. They then ended the first quarter on a 15-3 run. going up 21-6 after the end of the first 8 minutes. Foul will be called on Landon 5 for Wahoo. His first, with 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Wahoo leads 66-39. Stay tuned to our post-game show and net cutting ceremony here on the stream. We'll thank all the seniors for Wayne and their incredible basketball program this season. We'll watch the Warrior players and coaches cut the net here on their home floor as they head to Lincoln. We'll talk to Warrior head coach Kevin Sheaf. Hopefully we get a chance to maybe talk to Marcus Glock and Kyler Elliott. You don't want to miss any of it. The Warriors back to Lincoln in a couple weeks. Wide open, right wing three on the way for, wow, look at where that basketball got stuck. It hit off the back of the rim on the top of the goal, and I'll be honest, I don't know how there's any way you can get this thing down. I mean, 12 seconds to go. Here's another basketball. I mean, they're just going to leave it. They're not even going to attempt it. They're just going to leave it and bring out a new basketball. That's hilarious. So the final 10 seconds will run off. And your 11-time state champion Wahoo Warriors are back to Lincoln, Nebraska. The Warriors win it 66-39. An incredible performance from Wahoo. And we're going to break it all down for you. You don't want to miss it. The Warriors win it on their home floor in this Class C1 district final over Wayne, 66-39. Our post-game show starts after we thank our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. Case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history 433225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today. The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications.
We aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their families' everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo. At Medicine...
Thanks, everyone, for tuning into our net cutting ceremony as the Warriors win it. Final score here in this district final, it's Wahoo 66, Wayne 39. And Tonight's net cutting ceremony is generously provided by Mike Simons of Simons Home Store for the ladders. He provided the ladders for those players and coaches to get up there, cut down the home nets. So thank you to Mike, and head over to Simons Home Store for all of your hardware needs here as the warmest day in Nebraska history. Boy, it was hot in here. The hottest day in February in Nebraska state history. The Warriors were hot tonight and win it by a final score of 66-39. Right now, what we want to do is congratulate the Wayne Blue Devils on an incredible season. Wayne will end their 2023-2024 season with a 21-6 overall record. 2 of those 6 losses come to Wahoo. Let's go ahead and break down the scores. Jace Jorgensen had 9. Colson Nelson with 9. 8 points for Caden Baker off the bench. It was 7 points for Gavin Redden, all in the first half, and 6 points for Drew Davis. And a shout out to all of the seniors: Caden Baker, Mason Lay, Drew Davis, Devin Anderson, Caleb Moormeyer, Lathan Hanish, Parker Kesting, and Ryan Karski. Shout out to all those seniors for Wayne and all of the work that they have done for Wayne over the years and what they have meant to this program. For your Wahoo Warriors, they improved to 20-5 on the season and are headed back to Lincoln, Nebraska for another state tournament appearance. They win it 66-39, and they were led tonight by the senior Northwest Missouri State Bearcat commit Marcus Glock, who led the way with 20. It was 12 points for Kyler Elliott, the 2 seniors leading the way. We're going to get a chance to talk to them here in a moment. It was 9 points for Dylan Simons, 8 points for Eli Shada, 6 points for Cody Hesser, 5 points off the bench for Jace Kaminsky, 4 points off the bench for Kip Brigham there late, and then it was 2 points off the bench for Barrett LaValle. And we're talking to the man with the hardware right here. It's Northwest Missouri State Bearcat Marcus Glock here with us. And, well, Marcus, right from the get-go, we could tell that the intensity was different from your team. Yep. And was that kind of the message going into tonight?
Yeah, we knew we had to rebound and play really good defense. You know, we feel like we're really tough when we do those things right. We felt like we came out with a lot of energy. It was a great crowd, and I'm just really proud to play for, all of our fans.
So you make it back to Lincoln, Nebraska, and what was kind of your message before tonight to say, you're the one returning starter, how do you get this team back?
Just play like we've been playing all year long. It's just another game for us. We got to, play collectively, play as a team, and just play our tails off, and we can do that and not overthink it. I feel like we're a really good team.
Obviously, the scoring for you, 20 points, but the defense was exceptional tonight, holding a really good Wayne team to just 39 points and only 6 points in the first quarter. It started right from the beginning. What was working for you on that end of the floor?
Just energy. The past few practices the past few practices have been really good. And like I said, when we're defending like we can, I think we're a dangerous team. And when we have a lot of energy, we've got enough guys where we can play with a lot of rotation, so it's just been a lot of fun, and that's where the championships are won. And
I know you touched on it a little bit, but talk about how much the crowd helped you tonight.
It was awesome. Playing in front of people that we played in front of our whole lives and seeing the whole town come out, it really means the world to us. And hopefully, I know they'll show out in state, but it's just a proud tradition in Wahoo, and it feels awesome. I'm just glad I can do it with my brothers. And hopefully we can get some more.
Marcus, take that hardware with you and go have yourself cut down a net.
I appreciate it.
That's Marcus Glock here with us, and he's going to pass the mic over to his fellow senior who really helped him out tonight, Kyler Elliott. And Kyler, 12 points for you tonight on offense, but I talked about it a lot in the first half. Your ball defense was outstanding, and you got the net there with you. Talk about the defensive intensity here tonight from your squad.
Yeah, well, we knew that was about to be important coming into this game. They're a fast-paced offense, and they move the ball really well. So I knew if we want to be successful, I had to play on the ball defense, and I understand that spreads energy on the team, and it helps us out a lot.
What was kind of the talk coming into this game tonight after your third loss to Ashland and kind of another gut punch from the Blue Jays this season? What was kind of the message saying? Was that motivating in any way to tonight's game to say, we don't want to feel like this again?
Yeah, for sure. We had a practice Saturday, and the coaches really talked about how important that practice was, and I thought we went out and practiced very well, and that energy led over to the day, and yeah, but for sure, I think that energy led over to the.
And look at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different guys get in the scoring book. Just talk about the way you guys shared the ball tonight.
Yeah, I think we got great energy as a team, and we moved the ball well, but everybody understands their role, and I think that speaks a lot to us about our teammates and the coaches, and I thought we played very well tonight.
Well, Kyler, talk about the home crowd. Marcus touched on it a little bit, but how valuable were they for you tonight?
I was a little bit surprised, to be honest. It was great. Yeah, but, the home crowd, that helps us. We feed into that, and it makes us want to play even harder.
So what does it mean now to get to Lincoln and play for another state title, which, that's what this program is built on?
Yeah, tonight was really sweet, but we understand the job's not finished, and we got 3 more left, so I'm excited.
Absolutely. Kyler, congratulations. Great season, and we'll see you in Lincoln.
Thank you, sir.
That's Kyler Elliott with us on our post-game show. Thanks to him and Marcus. We'll talk to Warrior head coach Kevin Sheaf here in just a little bit as the Warriors win it 66-39. The net cutting ceremony brought to you by Simon's Home Store here in Wahoo has concluded as they quickly put those nets back up. But we will talk to Warrior head coach Kevin Sheaf here in just a little bit. We're going to thank more of our sponsors, talk to coach, and wrap it up here from Wahoo. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
For a new career, Dollar General is looking for you. Hiring all positions and all shifts, they are looking for you with a starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. You can find details by going to dollargeneral.com/careers or by texting DG Warehouse to 25,000. Must be 18 or older, but again, starting pay up to $22 an hour with a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Contact them now, dollargeneral.com/careers. If you're looking for a
Wahoo Warrior branded debit card, every transaction gives back to Wahoo Public Schools. All you need is a First Bank of Nebraska checking account and ask for the Warrior card. For more information, go to firstbankne.com. First Bank of Nebraska, serving our communities, investing in you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Stop at First Bank of Nebraska.
Finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today. The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing.
Confidently chosen by our clients for their families' everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo. At Medicine Man Pharmacy,
OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com. Call 402-443-30.
And welcome back into our show here on Saunders County Online and Wahoo Public YouTube. Austin McNorton here with you as your Warriors are district champions and headed back to Lincoln, Nebraska to try and get elusive state championship number 12 as they defeat Wayne here tonight, 66-39. We're talking to Warrior head coach Kevin Sheaf. And coach, after tonight's game, we got a chance to talk to your seniors, Marcus Glock and Kyler Elliott, and they talked about, and you talked about it to me this afternoon, the intensity felt different. Do you agree?
Oh, I agree completely. I thought that was the first quarter was our best 8 minutes of basketball all season. I thought we were really, really locked in defensively, and our effort and attention to detail was really good. It waned a little bit in the second quarter, but boy, to come out and get that kind of start was just absolutely huge tonight, and just super proud of our kids. Man, they picked a great time to really step up and play well.
It just seemed like all phases were really working well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different guys score for you. Talk about the way you shared the ball on offense.
I can't expand on that. We did. We shared it really well. And boy, again, especially early, the ball was moving. It was popping, and it wasn't sticking, and we got a lot of great looks, got some inside-out looks, got a couple transition. It was fun.
And Coach, I might say that might be the best I've seen your man-to-man defense play this year. You didn't have to go to the reliable zone as much as as we've usually seen, and geez, it was really good tonight. Why was it so good?
That's a great question. If I had the answer to that, we'd do it every night. But I don't know. It was really good. We kind of early on were planning on giving some of both a look and just seeing what was working better. Their shooters worried me. I worried about them getting some open looks from the zone, but for the most part, we did a pretty good job both in man and zone against them. And when you play really hard, just good things happen in basketball, and I thought we did that tonight.
Coach, talk about what this district final trophy means after losing so many guys, so many critical guys from last year's team to say, hey, we're still going to Lincoln again.
Yeah, outside of Mark, it was really just about a total rebuild as far as guys in the rotation. And so anytime you have that many new faces, you're never sure what to expect. But, I couldn't be proud of these guys. A lot of new faces stepped up, and they've just taken complete ownership. And all the intangibles that you want in a basketball team, I feel like we have here. Great chemistry, great leadership. The guys work really hard. The attitudes have been great. Almost zero poor practices this year. And I thought our practices on Saturday and Sunday were outstanding. And, I just think without question that carries over.
Both of your seniors talked about how great those practices were also. They felt it. And then final question, talk about how much the crowd meant to you and then tonight helping you in the game and then getting to cut down the nets and celebrate with them.
Cutting down the nets in your home gym's a special thing. And it was a great crowd. We knew it was going to be a great atmosphere. This old building gets pretty loud, and Wayne brought a great crowd. We had a great crowd, and it was a pretty special night.
A special night, a special season that continues on. So what will the next couple of week look like for you before another state tournament appearance?
Yeah, we've been on a pretty good grind again. We'll certainly take tomorrow off and kind of regroup and talk about our opponent on Wednesday. And you still got a full 8 days this year. We play on Thursday, so we'll have some time to prepare and scout and let the kids get rested up a little bit and hopefully get ready to roll again.
Coach, should be a lot of fun. Congratulations on a great season, and we'll see you in Lincoln.
Awesome.
That's Warrior head coach Kevin Sheaf with us on our post-game show as we wrap it up here from Wahoo High School. Thanks so much to Marcus Glock, Kyler Elliott, Kevin Sheaf for joining us. Once again, the Warriors win it as they win another district final and are headed back to Lincoln, Nebraska, defeating the Blue Devils of Wayne 66-39. Shout out to Wayne, a heck of a season. Only 6 losses all year, a third of those losses coming to this Wahoo Warriors squad. They were really solid. Wahoo's defense was just too much tonight, too intense, and they were aggressive right from the get-go. You heard head coach Kevin Sheaf say that was the best 8 minutes of basketball Wahoo's played all season long, and honestly, I can't argue with that, the way they started out tonight. The Warriors win it 66-39. So, as far as our coverage goes here, we will be in Lincoln. We won't be able to provide you all a video coverage, but our sponsors and everyone has made this season possible for us to be able to broadcast all of their games and continue on in the postseason and pay all the NSAA fees and all of that stuff. So we thank them tremendously. Go into those businesses. Thank them. They're the only reason this is possible. They're making this happen. Thank you so much to the Wahoo students who have been helping us all season long, from head coach Brian Myers, video class. They've been tremendous. I literally would not have been able to do tonight's broadcast without them. Absolutely fantastic. But we will be in Lincoln. Again, you heard it, next Thursday. We don't know the opponent. We don't know what time, but it will be Thursday, March 7th in Lincoln, Nebraska. We will be there. We will be there for an audio-only stream, so you can find us on Saunders County Online on YouTube. We will be there for an audio-only. It will be a black screen with the audio and the scoreboard. And that's what we will have for you from Lincoln. So, the Warriors, they win a district final, are headed back to Lincoln, Nebraska for a state tournament appearance, trying to get another state championship to this premier program in the state of Nebraska. Thanks so much to all of you for tuning in. Thanks to all of the Wayne fans. Thanks to head coach Kevin Sheaf. Thanks so much to Marcus Glock. Thanks so much to Kyler Elliott. Thanks to Athletic Director Robert Berry. For Cameron Sather, I've been Austin McNorton saying so long from Wahoo, Nebraska.